What is up, Slay Nation? It's me, Next Gen Slayer, and I'm bringing you back Hidden Tactics, and it is on Stormfront this time, as you can see. Thank you guys so much for all the support you've been showing me in the past on previous episodes, but let's get down to business. So as you can see, we're bringing back the general overview map of Stormfront. There are 10 spots I'll be showing you in this video, and plenty more for you to discover in the tall grass and also the dark spots and shadows on this map. So because of those spots, I recommend that you have a darker skinned character, darker suit, or a ghillie suit if you have it unlocked. Let's go. First spot we'll be showing you is in Superti Union building, right on that sign. I probably pronounced that wrong, but it's the hill square sign basically. It's across from the bridge, so it's pretty easy to spot. And what you're gonna do is just get up on the sign and then strafe jump in between those two poles onto that black little thing. It's a little black edge, and you have to line it up perfectly. It might take a few tries, but it's not that hard once you're well practiced. Kind of slide over the left pole there so that you can edge your way along the edge and line up over here next to this other pole, and then you're able to jump onto this pole and then crawl your way up to the top, and you'll have to go prone if you want to get all the way as far as you can. And it's a pretty good spot, pretty good hiding. I would not recommend to do it in like a domination or TDM type match, but Infected and Michael Myers, it's a good hiding spot, and you blend in pretty well with the pole, especially if you're wearing a darker camo uniform, or not a ghillie suit, but just a darker uniform for this spot. Pretty good and not too hard to get into. So as you can see, I'm going to be showing you what the noob vision will look like if you're just running by. So from both roads, it's a pretty good blended in spot. You're not going to be looking for it directly, but if they have a keen eye, they might spot you. Moving on, we're on to the bridge spot. This is one of my favorite spots just because it's the second glitch and second and only glitch I've found in this map. You're going to just line up onto that wall right there and strafe jump onto the mossy grass right here. And then you're basically on a glitch, and you can just edge your way across it, and then there's these little building things, walls I guess you would call them, duh. But you're just going to line up on the walls, and you can hide in between the two siding walls, and there's an exact replica of those wall glass things that you can get over to over here, and basically just hide from Infected or Michael Myers. It's a good spot for Michael Myers, especially because it takes a while for Michael Myers to get up there, and if you're at the edge, then you're going to be seeing them coming, so you'll have a head start of jumping off. Pretty good. So I hope you guys like this spot, but we're going to move on. Let's go. Okay, so the third spot we'll be showing you is in the museum building, right past the bridge where we just showed you. It's on this exhibit here. There's the grass and then there's the rock. What you're going to do is just go prone in this grass. It's not my favorite spot, and it's not the most recommended spot. If you can get into other spots on this map that I'll be showing you, then definitely do it over this spot. But it's a decent spot, and the reason I say that is just because it's in the open where people will be running by a lot. But pretty good. Wear a darker skinned or a ghillie suit for this spot though. As you can see, the next spot is located just upstairs from the last spot in this grassy area here. It's overgrown grass once again. Don't stay crouched like I'm doing right now. What you're going to want to do is just go prone like I'm about to show you. You can also see it in the third person view from how you'll be seeing it if you're running by. But just go prone and put your head in the grass, especially if you're a lighter skinned character. If you're a darker skin, you'll blend in pretty well because of all the shadows. But it's a good spot, I think. However, if you thought the last spot was good, this spot's gonna knock the pants off of the last spot. What you're gonna do is right across from the desk, really close to the last spot, you're just gonna go into this giant tall grass area, lay prone. Really difficult to see. The only way you can see them, as I'm about to show you in the third person view in the top right corner, is if you run up, right up to them. Pretty good spot. Okay, so this next spot is located just down the stairs from the last spot. Go over the railing and under these vines and just lay prone. If you have a lighter skinned character, face your head towards the wall so you aren't easily viewable, just because you'll stand out like a sore thumb. But pretty good spot, not the best, but pretty good still. And so this next spot is in the room next to it. There's a staircase. It's kind of like a room that you can just move up to a different area, but as you can see, it's pretty good and not easy to see the person. This next spot is in the front part of the museum exhibit area, right by the road. You just want to lay down there, and it's a pretty good spot if you just want to do like a human centipede during like search and destroy. Pretty fun spot, but yeah. Okay, so I think this is the second to last spot I'm gonna be showing you. It's a pretty obvious spot, but if you're very desperate on this map, it's out in the middle of the road. There's a lot of different spots like this, basically medians, I think you would call them. Just run into those and lay down prone in the grass, and you're pretty well covered, especially with a ghillie suit. You're not going to be noticed too well when running by, but Michael Myers and Infected will check those areas, so definitely the worst spot of this map. But if you're desperate, like I said, use it. Don't be afraid to use it. Now I'm going to show you my favorite spot on this map. Last but absolutely not least is by far my favorite spot, and just because of that, I saved it for last, because you always have to have your favorite as the last spot that you'll be showing in videos. I don't know, it's just my personal thing. But anyways, it's towards the back of the map near all those trash cans and all. And I cannot claim credit for this spot. Actually, EG Enigma and Fire Eagle, which I want to thank for helping me make this video, were the ones who showed me this. Some of you guys might have already seen this spot by yourselves, but I think it's amazing, and I just wanted to thank them. And go prone and you can absolutely be not seen at all. It's impossible to be seen unless you're moving really close to them. So best spot by far in this whole video. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If this video helped you at any point or you enjoyed it at all, please leave a like below. It really helps my channel and I really appreciate it. And I would really appreciate it too if you shared this with your friends or even favorited it. Thank you guys so much, and before I let you go, I just wanted to return the favor of a dedicated subscriber of mine who was nice enough to make a video and compare me to some of his favorite YouTubers, and I inspired him to start YouTube. Shelly Miller, thank you so much, and a link to that person's channel will be in the description below, so please help them start their channel and grow it by checking out their channel and possibly subscribing. A link to their channel, like I said, is in the description. Have a beautiful day, guys. Peace.